camera on table 1 now. Go ahead.
All right, testing 1, 2. Think we're good to go. Welcome everybody to the stream. Chris is down below getting the players up and running. And I am getting the stream up and running. So welcome if you're just tuning in. It's going to be a great night today at Good Times Billiards. We got 2 awesome players giving us some entertainment. Again, today it is Arnel versus Simon. It's a challenge match. 2K on the lights. And we're about to get started right now.
All right, guys, I'm here. Let's get this thing started. We've got Arnel Nopal playing Simon Pua here at Good Times. They're about to get started. Pretty good lag, actually, to start things off. Both guys, actually, I thought they knew each other. They have just barely met, according to both of them. I actually thought they were pretty good friends, but they'll get to know each other pretty good tonight. All right, so here we go. Arnel was telling me he's from, man, he's pretty far from LA, that's for sure. He's about 2 hours away. I think he said past Rialto. I didn't quite get what city he lives in, but probably find out some of those details a little bit later. Pretty decent break to get started here. Looks like he's looking at a possibility of getting a break and run. At least the balls are there. I don't know Arnel at all, but I have gotten to know Simon a little bit. Simon played last week. His team, VIP, wasn't able to come through the finish line last week. Took a pretty serious loss to Tequila Bros. It was a fun competition, but didn't go Simon's team's way. He's going to see if he can maybe pick up a win tonight instead. So we're here live at Good Times. We're in Lakewood. This is the Mezz LA 9-ball series. This is our 5th challenge match, and we've got several lined up that I'll be announcing soon. A lot of people taking interest in this challenge series, so if you guys are interested in getting in the box, doesn't matter your skill level, I may be able to find you an opponent. If you have an opponent already, if you already have somebody in mind you'd like to play, maybe send them a challenge, and I can help you get set up easier that way. All right, so what does he have to look at? He's probably going to try and bring him up here under the 9-ball. Exactly what he did. He may have crept too far. It's going to be all right. It doesn't look like I'm live here, by the way, which is fine on Mezz. Oh, that's SoCal Cup. Oh, that's the wrong, can you hit that? Can you turn that off? Yeah, thank you. Sorry, we're... Oh, I didn't even see a where to... Yeah, let's just keep it off for now. We'll just keep it where it's at. That's good. Let me find Good Times then. See if we can end this first game pretty quick. Sorry, guys. Still getting a few things set up here. Both not really able to get the effective safeties that they're trying to get. I think we're going to see Simon try and find a way to pocket this 4 ball. I don't know if he has the opportunity to play safe behind the 7 ball. That brown 7 would be a great ball to use if he can sort of float his cue ball over there. Oh, he's trying to use the 8 ball. He gets a flick, though, from the 4 on the way up. It's going to be possibly a sellout, but this is no easy shot. Well struck. Really confident stroke from Arnel on that one. Pretty good cue ball so far from Arnel. Hey, what's up, Giovanni? You should be down here, man. Come check out the action, buddy. There's going to be plenty of action after this match for anybody that's around. All right, so Arnel looking really steady, pretty unfazed by his opponent in the chair. Nice shot from Arnel. Yeah, so we've got another challenge match coming up in 2 weeks. That'll be Luis versus Gigi. Should be a pretty good one. Both players coming in at around a 550, 570 area. That'll be in 2 weeks from now. I'm looking to fill a spot for next Friday. If anybody's out there wants to get in the box, if you have an opponent, that would be awesome. You and your opponent hit me up. Let's see if we can work something out, get you in here into a match. Or if you don't have an opponent and you'd like to get one, get in touch with me and I'll see if I can pair you with somebody. All right, Arnel's at the break again. 2 balls on the wing. Wing ball's down. The 1 ball's going to dress up by the 3 ball, I think. It will. Another pretty good break. The balls on this table spread pretty well with the turtle rack and with a medium hard break. Powering the break overshoots the wing ball, so speed on the break is really critical to make that wing. I think he's going to be probably trying to brush the 6 because I don't think that he can. Yeah, good shot. Really good sense of where that 6 was going to be laying and controlling that cue ball off of the contact. This is a great looking rack if he can get past this 4 ball, which he does. What a shot. Arnel is feeling really good right now. It's going to be coming out the gate pretty hot here because he knows that his opponent doesn't miss very much either. He's going to have to put a lot of pressure on Simon. Uh-oh, he a little too much pressure on that draw stroke. Is it possible to get it up there too? Oh, great. Thank you, man. I don't know if he can hold this cue ball. He might have to come around 1 or 2 rails. He's looking like he's trying to, wow, get out of here with this stroke. Is he going to scratch? He is. So he gets a little bit wild with the cue ball there after getting out of line. Simon's going to be able to pick up the pieces. Really, any way you want to play these is fine. You'll probably play the 8 in the side. Oh, he decided to go corner. No problem here. Hey, what's up, Jeff? I'm sure you'll be here later tonight, Jeff. You usually end up in here later in the hour. There's going to be lots of action here, so if anybody wants to come down to good times. Good shot. A little bit over the mark. It's not really going to matter. Well done. All right, Simon responds. We got a 1-1 score line. This is going to be a race to 17 even though Simon's got the upper hand.
The race, Chris.
17. Yeah, it's up there, buddy.
Oh, okay.
So I know Simon a little bit better, but still not much more than Arnel. So I don't have a dog in this fight. Honestly, both guys I'm rooting for to play a good pool. This Sunday is stop number 16 of the Mezz LA 9-ball series. It's a 16-player tournament. We are sold out, but if you want to see if you can get in, I have 2 people on the wait list. Those 2 people on that wait list, decent chance that they'll be able to get in since people tend to fall off the day before, the day of the tournament. It's just the nature of the business. So if you think you want to play, even though we're sold out, reach out to me and I'll put you on the wait list. Only 2 people on it right now. And tomorrow, going on sale will be stop number 17, which is our first Sunday of the month, $500 added tournament. A little bit more about that as this match goes along. So he's going the other side, going to play the 4-ball on the wing. 4-ball went. Really good layout here. Wow. This is the kind of rack you want to have when you're throwing the balls out and practicing in the garage. Just going to have to maneuver the cue ball quite a bit around the table. There's some precarious little shots here. The 2 to the 3 is going to be delicate because I don't think that the 3-ball goes by the 6. Let's see if it does. Oh, yeah, I don't think that it goes by the 6. So position from the 2 to the 3 going to be somewhat critical here. So his angle, uh-oh, he missed it. He's going to get second place. I think he did. I think he hooked Arnel. But I'm sure Arnel knows how to kick and stick this one. He's going for the jump cue, though. A little surprised at the jump cue coming out at this type of angle. He doesn't seem to mind it. He's going to jump it and maybe jump bank the 1-ball. Oh, forget all that. He's trying to make it, and he opens up an avenue to the 2-ball. What a shot. 3-ball's still a little awkward. He actually wants his cue ball back where it's at now, ideally. Can't quite tell the angle that he has, but if he can draw his ball straight this way or on this side of the 6-ball, that would be great. He's going to bump into the 6. Man, what a shot from Arnel there. He's a little on the wrong side of this 3-ball, but it really doesn't matter. That was a really good positional shot. He's just going to bump the 8 out of the way so he can have room to bridge his next shot. So now I can see why he wasn't afraid of the even matchup, at least initially. We'll see if he can continue this really strong play throughout the night. Pounds that one in. Does he maintain his angle? He got a little flat on the 7 here. He's going to have to go forward or draw and play the 8-ball down table. He doesn't have shape to play the 8 the way he wanted. He don't care. Just spin this 2 rails out. Center table is his friend. Oh yeah, he decided to not draw it too much and avoid the side pockets, but it cost him a little bit in the distance. Somebody already just dropped out of the tournament for this Sunday, so nicely done from Arnel, and we have another spot for the Mezz LA 9-ball series this Sunday. As I was just saying, some people tend to drop out last minute, but it's all good. I can't think of who was first on the list on that on the wait list. It might be Terrence Lee, actually. Can't quite remember. All right, so 2-1 in favor of Arnel already out the gate. He plays really, really solid. He's breaking the opposite side with a 3-ball on the wing. Both wing balls going on both types of breaks. This table's pretty generous with allowing you to make that wing ball so long as you don't smash too hard or cut the break. If you cut it, that wing ball is going to go high. If he wants to stay aggressive, he can cut this, I think. Otherwise, the safety's pretty easy behind the 8-ball. He's going to go safe. Oh, he did not intend for that. This is just straight follow, no English on this ball, especially when you're cueing off of the rail like this. Even a hair English can really throw off your shot line. I think he's got to go straight follow. If anything, the tiniest bit of inside. He needed actually a little bit more than a tiny bit of inside. He went straight follow there. He wasn't able to cut a similar 1-ball earlier. He's looking up table to see if he can hide the cue ball behind the 6-ball. 2 rails under the 6 and send the 4-ball under the 4 and near the 9 maybe. Really trying to go for the 6-ball. Really good safety from Simon. Yeah, it looks like Arnel can, looks like he can spin under. He's going to try and masse. I don't know if that's wise. Wow, what a jump. Is he going to scratch? Oh, he nearly does. At least he didn't give ball in hand. This is still pretty simple for Simon. He can play this a couple different ways. Play the 4-ball down table or play with a little bit more power and a little bit more precision and play it by the 8-ball. The 4-ball, that is. Either way, this is mostly straight draw, maybe not even full draw. Just enough to buy the 7-ball. Oh, he put a lot of draw. The 6-ball is going to block. Nope, it's wide open. This 2-ball is open for Arnel. It's a little bit awkward to draw for the 4 in the top corner, so we may see him follow and play the 4 in the side. That's what he's doing. Good speed. Another weird little angle here. I think if he just draws, makes the 4 in the side and just draws around the 6, he'll have a shot at the 5. Hey, what's up, Joe? Ooh, I don't know if he's left a shot. Simon doesn't look too happy, so I don't think he's got a shot at this corner. In the meantime, shout out to our sponsors, the 8-Ball Store, Good Times Billiards, Mezz Cues, of course, our title sponsor for the Mezz LA 9-Ball Series. Rob Tao, Custom Cues and Repairs, Fast and Loose Designs. Oh. I don't know if that's going to cut it. Is he going to leave? No, he's not going to leave anything too simple. He may have the shot where he can put him under the 6 ball. Okay. Yeah, if you want to go. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead. And Marcos is going to watch this hit. He's going to record it too, apparently. It's a good hit. He's going to sell the side pocket, though. Man, Simon's going to have to take every opportunity he can get because it doesn't seem like Arnel is going to be giving up too many. Straight follow on this ball. Ooh, barely puts it down. Really well struck. Now everything's open. A little weak on his cue ball here. It shouldn't matter too much, but you don't want to be far away from almost any shot on this devil table. 4 1/4 pockets are going to punish you for things like that, and he might be okay now, but he's going to have to keep that cue ball on a better string. A little bit funny here. It's going to work out. Oh, wow. Flirting with danger, man. Good spin shot. This time he got close to his work. Well done to get this tied up 2-2. All right. Jeff says he's on Team Arnel. I haven't seen anybody saying they're Team Simon yet. Where the Simon fans at, man? Hey, what's up, Brian Trejo? Yeah, get in touch with me. Send me a PM, Brian, and we'll see if I can set you up with something. So he's going to maintain this side of the table for his break. 5 ball should rocket right in if he hits it at about 75, maybe 70% power. Really controlling the cue ball and the 1 ball. They should be lining up table somewhere in one of the top corner pockets. This cue ball was a little bit wild. Did make the wing ball, and he will have a shot at the 1 ball, but man, it's got some distance. Luckily, he can hit this with just center. Come around the 6, he'll be fine. So last week, we really didn't get to see Simon's game. He was playing in a teams matchup with Derek Cabrera and Michael Simbulan. They weren't able to get anything going, and they weren't able to get a win. But maybe tonight will be different. Simon will be able to get his stroke out. He'll be able to get some good table time in. He won't have to wait for his opponent, his teammate to shoot. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. You got a little lucky. Just has to make this. Forget about everything else. Well done. Shot it with a confident stroke, too. Still not quite in line, but I think he can get back in line. Maybe on the next shot. And by in line, I just mean mostly being at least on the right side of the ball, at the very least, and close to your work. He's gonna draw backwards, or is he just gonna kill it? Okay, he killed it there, good shot. He has just enough angle to go follow beyond the 9 ball. Wants his cue ball maybe at the middle diamond of the top rail. Sorry, the left rail. Oh, he's not even close to getting there. This is not good position. He's gonna have to do a little something extra with this cue ball, maybe draw it 2 rails. He could even take his medicine and play safe here, send the 6 ball down table by the 9 and leave the cue ball up table. Looks like he's going though. He's gonna come maybe 3 rails down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 rails around the 9 ball. What an effort from Simon Pua. What a shot. He's gonna have the option to play in the corner of the side pocket. Really well struck 6 ball. From distance as well. Seems to be getting more and more comfortable with every shot, even though he's not getting perfect shape. Ooh, rattles that one in, but he's on the right side of the 8 ball. He's gonna take 2 racks in a row after exchanging racks the first 4. This will be Simon's first lead in the match. All right, nicely done. 3-2 confirmed. Oh, I don't know what happened here. Sorry, guys. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Marcos.
The laptop button doesn't work. It just brings up a black screen. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You start going in, you don't keep it in studio. You try to keep it in studio.
Okay.
Then you can mess around with things. Did you turn on your...
I did, yeah. Let me make sure it's still running. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's already running. What a break. Is he going to get a shot at the 2 ball? Even the 4 ball goes down. What a break, but nothing lucky. Wow, the overwhelming support seems to be for Arnel, the underdog, or at least the underdog on paper. Cool. Thank you.
Dude, you got this shit on lock. I'm so proud of you. Like, this shit is amazing.
I think he's going to try and slide him under these balls. He's just going to thin the 2, send it to the 8, and put the cue ball under the 9. Really delicate shot. Really delicate. He sold out the 2, I think. Yeah, he sure did. Let's see how spicy Arnel is feeling if he wants to make this and split open the 7-8. I wouldn't advise that he do that. It's not really like the cue ball is going to get in a good shape for the 3. There may not be a reward for making this 2-ball, but it looks like he's going to go for it anyway. Fearless. He's going to end up in the drink, though. Fearless, and I love the aggression. I love taking the seeing the players take the highly aggressive route playing 9-ball, or playing any game in pool that for that matter. The 3-8 is really awkward. I think we're going to see him at least attempt to do something with a 3-foul maybe. Yeah, he's going to thin this, try and get him maybe under the 9-ball. Just barely tap it. I think he sold it. Yeah, he sure did. Well, sold it meaning he can see it. He's been super aggressive before. Let's see if he decides to try and cross bank this. He doesn't have a whole lot anyway, so you're, oh no, he's trying to play a safe, a really conservative safety. It's not going to work. This is the same angle he had on the last rack, playing the 6 to the 7. He might come 3 rails underneath the 9-ball to get to the 5. The cue ball naturally wants to go that way. He just has to hit it at the right speed. But he's got a big margin for error. He's got a very big position zone he can play for the 5-ball. I believe this is his position zone here. He wants a cue ball somewhere around here if he's going to come 3 rails around the table, which he is. Nearly got there. The 3-ball, I should say. Nearly got the 3-ball. Good cue ball control. Just a containing safety. We're going to see him behind the 8-ball probably. It's going to require a little bit of inside English. I think we need some better jams on the jukebox here. Playing classical music right now. I'm going to put these guys to sleep. Oh, he didn't try to get him with the 8. He's trying to use the 9-ball. Surprised at that. Still worked out pretty good, though. He's trying to use the 9-ball as well, much more successfully, looks like. Wow. Good speed control from Arnel. Gonna 1-rail kick this, and I think he wants to hit the bottom side of the 3-ball so that the cue ball comes towards where he's at now, at least towards the bottom of the table. Get the separation between the 3 and the cue ball. He didn't get that. Oh man, this rack is not getting any easier. Wow. Man, I don't know if we I can't access it from my phone. There's an error. I was trying to add something. Let me restart my app. I just restarted it. I use this every time I'm here. Let me go to a different spot. Oh, now it's working.
I just had to look at it.
Yeah, apparently.
Dude, my clients used to hate me so much that their computers be fucked up. I go there and
Wow, look at this shot. Yeah.
they get mad. I'm gonna be doing switching from my house.
Sounds good, man.
Go see her, okay?
All right, man.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Oh, barely puts that one down. Well shot. Gigi's match is in 2 weeks from today, on the 29th. She's playing against, oh no. She's playing against Luis Garcia, who is Jose Centeno's brother. I think there's about a maybe 30-point gap between those two. We'll take a look at that flyer in a minute. Lost that rock a little bit. He's gonna have to put him in the safe zone right now. Decent safety. Oh, actually, I think Simon's gonna cut this. He could play the similar safety and just tap the 8 back down towards the turtle rack. But I think that's just as difficult as cutting this 8-ball in. And what he could do is overcut, play at the pro side, overcut the 8, and if he misses it, he'll leave it on the top rail. Yeah, it looks like he's cutting. What a slice, and look at this ball's gonna dress up perfect. What a shot, Simon Pua. He's gonna take a 2-rack lead over the crowd favorite apparently at the moment. We even have Denish's here. Danish and Melissa are both here supporting their buddy Arnel. All right, so here's a couple of events coming up. Stop 16 is this Sunday, 16-player field. It is sold out, but there's only one person on the wait list at the moment, so if you want to get in, even though you weren't able to make the cutoff, I have a wait list. So, yeah, get in touch with me. It's $50 for members, $70 now for non-members. 16-player field. We start at 5 p.m. this Sunday, so it's not an all-day tournament like our main events, our first Sunday tournaments. And then in 2 weeks, as I was mentioning, Luis versus Gigi on August 29th. 1,000 on the lights, and Gigi's getting 2 on the wire in a race to 18. And then this Sunday, check out another challenge match happening. I'm sorry, not this Sunday, next, August 24th. Joe Miedma is still holding on to the table. He's won 2 matches thus far against Victor Garcia, and then last week he beat, blanking on his name, Ryan Harper. So he's got 2 wins in the book, and now he's going to be playing Abe Lim, who would have been playing the last challenge match. He's back in action. He'll be playing Joe next Sunday at 4 o'clock. Don't miss that one. It's heads up number 4. All right, here's Simon on the break, leading 4-2. Wing ball rockets in. The 2 ball is going to dress up unless the 4 ball ruins it. It does. Pretty sure he can clip the 2 ball, but he can't make it. That 5 ball is in a nasty spot. Yeah, I'm wondering what he's thinking about doing. He could push, but if I was to push, I would probably put him on the left side rail. There's too many balls to hide behind. He's going to try and cross this 2 ball down past the 3 ball. Oh, he double kissed it. And he's going to sell it. And that 8 ball being bumped really opens the table. The 3 ball, I don't think, had a pocket until now. So really, this being the most critical shot right now, if he can put this shot down, I think it's going to open the whole table up. He's been sitting cold for a little bit. That's a very good shot from a cold position. Yeah, Arnel looks really, really sharp out there today. Like I said, I don't know him. I don't know how he typically plays. I have to assume that this is how he always plays. On tight equipment, no, you know, like that's... He doesn't seem to care that it's Simon in the chair. Smooth, confident strokes and perfect line on the cue ball. He's got it on a string. This is going to be a close one all night, guys. Yeah, so whoops. Wrong score. Let's update that. Sorry about that. All right, here's our rack track for tonight. Yeah, so Arnel is not known to many people here in Orange County or LA. I know he's got a lot of friends, obviously. I did not know him before today, but I'm getting to know him for sure. It's his break. Let's see how this wing ball, the 6, is perfect in the corner. One ball is going to dress up, almost perfectly until those two balls crashed. He's got some good safety options. I think he's just going to slide this cue ball under the 9 and the 1 ball above the 4-3. I think we can see him slide the cue ball this way and the 1 ball maybe over here. Oh, he went the other way with the balls. Didn't quite get him. I can't tell if he's got a shot. That angle doesn't tell us either. Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to jump. He might just have to jump over a quarter of this ball. Really just wants to pop this in and forget about the cue ball for a minute. The 2 ball will be nearby. Good contact. He's not going to get a roll, is he? He did get a roll. Well deserved, though. He made a good jump. If you make decent contact on a jump shot, I think you deserve whatever sort of roll comes your way. Yeah, this is a nasty spot to be in. If I'm Arnel, I think I'm probably at least going to consider action on this 9 ball. Meaning if I'm going to hit this 1, I'm going to hit it pretty firm and see if I can get something to move. Get some action out of this 9 ball. And it's probably better to do it coming under the 1-2 rails. He's going to try and come 1 rail. It's not going to work. The critical shot here is the 2 ball. He's got to get in a good position zone for this 3. He wants to be somewhere here for the 3 ball. So right now he's actually playing position on the 3 by figuring out what angle he needs to get on the 2 ball. 3 balls ahead. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Hey, I'll get back to you on what you asked me, Jesse. I'm just waiting for a reply. Oh, he's going to try and lock him behind the 2 ball. So he's going to go for a 3 foul here. And that's probably for 2 reasons. The 2 and the 1 and the 9 are a little bit funny here, a little bit congested. And secondly, position to the 3 is critical. So he's going to try and maybe 3 foul him instead. He put the 1 in a good spot. It's out in the open. It's not near a rail. It's hard to hit this ball. There's almost no margin for error on the 1 rail kick. Yeah, just below the side pocket. Oh, he just misses contact, so he's on 2 now. Yeah, I'm trying to think where Simon is going to... I think the better play here is to play the run out, and if you get in trouble, then play safe. Because these balls go. All of them can be made. There's not too much congestion. I think he really ought to try the run out, and if he gets in trouble, then maybe consider plan B. He's going to go for the safety now. He's trying to put him under the 2 ball. Watch out, the 5 ball might come into play and stop the cue ball from getting there. He really wants to hit the rail here, I think. He might be trying to draw to hit the rail around here. A little higher than that, but it might work. It might work. Oh. The 1 ball is not frozen to the top rail. Yeah, I think just spinning around this 5 is all it's going to be. He's got no other option, I think. He's got to hit the rail right here with loads of right spin. No, he's going to go for the jump. Good hit. Is he going to get? Oh, he nearly scratched. That nearly would have been 3 fouls had he scratched there. Good effort. Didn't really sell out, but he's going to be behind the 2 ball again anyway. Just going to draw to the chalk that's there and then back up, hopefully squeezing him against that 2 ball. Oh, he had too much English on the ball. Man, we're several innings in and we're still on the 1 ball in this rack. The other racks were flying by. Good shot. He tried to get him with the 3 ball. This works pretty good. Yeah, so if I'm Simon, I'm trying to hit the left side of the 1 ball so that the cue ball goes towards the left rail. He's got 3 or 4 balls there he can use as blockers. You have to hit it soft. He hit it with power. He almost makes it in the corner. He's going to sell out the side pocket. Yes, Martin, this is an even race to 17. That's Juan Jimenez asking me if this is an even race. Uh-oh. Oh, he's good. I thought that cue ball was going to die on that rail. He needed more angle than this, though. He's going to zip this cue ball back up table. Wow, look at the zip on this cue ball. He actually went too far. Wow, what a shot. Can't quite tell how much of this he can see, but if he can't see the whole ball, we're definitely going to see him cross bank this. If you're a 1 pocket player, this shot is not as difficult. Playing this shot, this type of bank, almost every other shot in 1 pocket, you really get comfortable with understanding the bank angle and the double kiss and how to avoid it. With a natural cue, oh, he doesn't even have enough to bank it apparently. Wow, he's jumping. This is very difficult to hit because that cue ball is going to be hot coming down. All right, he's reconsidering. Oh, he did have the, he was afraid of the double kiss there. But look, he had the right shot line, just not the right speed. Simon's got to pounce on this. Yeah, I was going to say he's going to have to take a longer shot because trying to get perfect on this 5 ball is a recipe for disaster. He's going to hit this with just topspin, hit the top rail by where he's standing, and come out maybe a foot or so. Oh, he's a little off angle. I think he'll have a shot. No, he's not. Oh, no, this cue ball got away from him. He needed to be hitting that center diamond at the top rail. And his angles just really was only off by maybe 5 degrees, and that cost him everything. Not sure what he's looking at exactly. Oh, he's looking at going 1 rail and hitting the left side of the 5 here. Oh man, this is pretty difficult. This is the kind of shot I actually might swing a little bit at. There's not a whole lot that you can get done here. Not a whole lot you can plan, I should say, and predict. He hit it with some force. Wow, he got him to the top rail. If nothing else, that's going to be what causes this shot to be extremely difficult. Oh. Oh, man, he sells it back to Simon. This has been a really back and forth rack with a lot of safeties and a lot of weird little shots. Luckily, all Simon has to do now is stop this ball. Sends it. What a shot. What a positional little floater there. I think he can play the 9 in the same corner. If not, he'll float forward a ball or two widths forward and play the 9 in the lower right. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. Maybe he even bumps to the rail. Oh, he tried to get same pocket position but didn't really get there. Wow, all right, Simon Pua is taking control now. 5-3. Or the more popular of the two players is struggling at the moment. But a lot of that does have to do with how good Simon is playing. Those safety battles are going to be really critical. We're going to see at least a few break and runs, I should hope. But man, even at this level, break and runs don't come that easy. Even for guys in the 650s, they can sometimes struggle with getting out beyond 4 or 5 balls on this table. Again, he's breaking the same way. He's got the 4 ball now as the wing, but it doesn't go. Neither does the 1 in the side. This is going to be a dry break, the first one from Simon. I don't know what kind of safety we might be looking at here. He sees something already he likes, so he's going to tap it and use the 5 or the 7. That'll work. That's a pretty good shot, actually. I think he can kick it, but I don't know if he can hit the bottom rail and kick it. He might have to go side rail. If he can hit the bottom rail, this 9 ball has some chance of going somewhere. Really delicate shot. Needs some power on this to get separation. Good shot. He's going to get him hooked. Oh, he's got a sliver. this got nasty for Arnel pretty quick. As soon as he puts this 1 and gets shape on the 2 center table, I think this rack looks really simple from there. Oh, he might have to draw this? Is he drawing this? Oh, he's stunning it. All right. He lost the rock, so he might just play safe under the 4 ball here. That 4 ball is a really good blocking ball. And he's got the 6 and 7 as additional blockers. If he tries to come this way, he could possibly scratch. I thought he might go the other way to get under the 4. He might scratch. He's all right. Look at this. 8 ball helped him even. All right, we're going to see a jump shot from Arnel. Full table jump over the 6 and 7. Yeah, absolutely going for that. Oh, never mind. He could see it. There's going to be another one of those racks like the last one where they're going to be going back and forth on some safeties before any run out can be even possible. Yeah, I can't quite tell what he's going to do here. Oh, he tried to use the 3 as a stopper or a blocker, but he hit it with quite a bit of speed. Still doesn't look like there's an alley there. I don't think there is. Man, another weird little layout. It was a great looking table. Not sure what the goal was on that one. It's definitely going to put him behind this 4 and 6. Really going for the 4 ball as the blocker. Really trying to get right here. And if he doesn't, if he ends up over here, it's still pretty good. This is probably almost no English. Almost. Oh, he decided to spin it, and that's why I was saying no spin. I felt like the spin was going to make it travel further than it needed to go. That was close, though. He's just looking at the angle of the cue ball coming off the 2 to see if there's any action on the 9. Oh, man, that cost him. He was seeing the W. He forgot to see the shot. Arnel's going to give ball in hand with a pretty open table now. 3 to the 4 is very critical. After that, I suppose the 7 to the 8 can be tricky as well. He wants a good angle on this 3 ball, not too steep and not too shallow. This is pretty good. The only thing you can do here is not put enough draw. He didn't have enough draw and he ran into a ball, and that's going to cause problems. He just needed a little bit more draw and a little bit less power. Oh, he nearly busts some open. Is he going to make the 9 or scratch off the 9? Oh, man. What a mess. This rack became pretty messy. Not quite sure what he's thinking about. The only shot I see is to tap the 5 and use the 7 as the blocker. That requires a perfect touch and speed. If he wants to get his stroke out, he might be able to 2-rail the 5 ball up table. Almost like a 1-pocket shot. Let's see if I can draw this up. I don't know if he has the angle to send the 5 ball like this up table and the cue ball forward. I don't know if he's got that. That's the only other thing he could do. No, he's going with the first. Wow, look at this shot. It was pretty creative what he just tried to do. He didn't really accomplish it, but very creative. Arnel can send the cue ball behind the 8 ball, or he can send the cue ball behind the 6. Either way, he's going to get pretty good separation between the 5 and the cue ball. If he tries to come under the 6, he might. Oh, he's trying to bank it. I was surprised to see him shoot a little quick on that one. He might be feeling a little bit of the heat, but being down 2 games, he shouldn't be feeling too far behind. Got quite a lot of track ahead of us. The 6 does not go by the 7, but there is a combo. The cue ball almost naturally wants to play the 6 ball short side. I don't know if he's going to try and draw it 2 rails to the 6 short side. That's what he's trying to do. He's actually going to come way short side and play it up table. Oh, man. Nasty. I am playing this ball all day in the top right. There's a bigger margin for error. If you play this up in this corner, if you brush these points, you cannot hit the rail playing it up here. Over here, you can hit the rail, maybe not that deep, maybe more. You can probably hit the rail from here on up, and it'll still go. Your margin for error playing it this way is much, much better than the other corner. At this angle, anyway. He didn't even brush the rail, straight in the hole. What a shot from Simon Pua. The last hurdle here will be getting to the 8. He can come 3 rails with high inside. The high inside would take him this route. That angle isn't drawn exactly right, but that's sort of the plan. It looks like that's what he's doing. Oh, he could come the other way. He had the other angle. Oh, man. I think he might be able to draw into the 9 to preserve his run out. If he doesn't run into the 9 ball here, I don't see how he can get shape unless he tries to come up and down table or kill this ball like Efren Reyes. I don't know if he's got that stroke. It looks like he's gearing up to go up and down table. That's what he's doing. Good shot. What a shot. Playing really solid pool now is Simon. We weren't able to see this game come out last week. He's letting it out tonight against an opponent who seems like he shoots pretty solid for a 586. All right, Simon Pua with a 6-3 lead now. Want to thank Good Times Billiards for hosting yet another Mezz LA 9-ball series event. I'm Chris Santana. We're here and Good Times is starting to get a little bit more packed. We've got a pretty good crowd watching this match. If you want to come down to Good Times tonight, definitely make your way over. There's quite a few guys here that are looking to match up and play. We've got Danish is here. I see, oh man, I can't think of some of these guys' names. Gerard Bathan is here. Who else is here? Steve Ito is here. A couple of other guys behind me that I can't quite remember their names. Oh, Melissa Morris is here. Joshua Manuel is here. I know that those guys are all probably looking for a game. 6 balls should be rocketing in the pocket here. 6-3. what a break. Look at this. Is he going to make 3 balls on this break? Wow. And a pretty decent opportunity to run. If he can get his cue ball, let's see if we can. I can show you. I think if he can get his cue ball around here, that should be good enough. I think he'll have a choice between playing it in the side pocket if he goes too far, or in the corner if he holds it. Oh, what a stroke. He decided to bring it all the way around the table. What a shot Simon just put on. Wow, and he's in line for the 3 to draw to the 4. What an effort. Great positional shot. Really able to get his stroke out on that one. Oh, no, he lets up. After that brilliant shot on the 2 ball, he let up his stroke on the easier, much easier 3 ball that he got really good shape on. Just wasn't able to maintain the focus. This is going to work. Now all he has to do is make the 3 ball. He doesn't have to do anything special with this cue ball. Maybe a hair of inside. Oh, sorry for the blur. The camera is auto adjusting. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's good now. It was auto focusing. It's good. Yeah, it's an unfortunate miss, and it's going to definitely cost him at least 1 more rack. If this cue ball stops, wow. He can play this 5 ball in any of the 6 pockets he wants. Let's see where he goes with the 5. Side or the corner. He's a little 50-yard. I'm sure he's going to go to the side pocket, though. Send this cue ball up 1 rail. And whatever he's comfortable with, playing the 9 in either bottom corner. I like to hit this with maybe a 1 o'clock spin and come off the 2nd rail on the right. He sort of tried to do that. Really good cue ball. He's going to have a 4-rack lead after Arnel missed that 3 ball. Oh no, our first missed opportunity on a 9 ball that was pretty simple. I think we've had a few other missed 9 balls, but I don't know if they were as simple or as straightforward as that one just now. Yeah, hopefully you guys can set up a match, Joe, you and Danish. That would be pretty cool. I've got an opening next Friday if you guys are interested. I know I'll be making an announcement soon, but Danish will be playing here in a couple of weeks. I'll have more information about that in the next couple of days. He's got a challenge match. All right, let's see. Is he going to... I think he's got a bank. If he doesn't bank, he can send the 9 ball up to the top rail. That shot comes up a lot, and I know that it's a really delicate shot because if you sell it to the left or the right even a little bit, it leaks out for a shot in the corners. This shot really only works if you hit it straight up the table. It looks like he's gearing up for a bank, though. Bank top right. Yeah, he went for it. He's going to sell out. Oh, no. This 9 ball is going to sell out to the corner. I was thinking that he might leave Arnel a bank. Definitely should be cutting at this. Doesn't like the angle, though. Oh, man, you can see the angle from this shot is pretty nasty. Tries to fire it in. He's going to sell out the side pocket almost certainly. Yeah, he sure did. He's going to go ahead and give it to Simon, who's going to take a 4-rack advantage, 7-3, after Arnel came out punching pretty hard initially. I don't know if that was the shot that he just played on the bank. I don't know. Obviously, he missed it, so it seems like that wasn't the right shot, but he obviously felt like it was the best percentage for moving forward. All right, so here's our rack track. Arnel taking a couple of the earlier racks and then, oh, sorry, this graphic is the old one. Let me update that for you guys. Well, we'll take a look at the break. We'll come back to that rack track in a minute. 8 ball on the wing. There goes the 8. The 1 ball is also down. The 2 ball is going to dress up for the side pocket. A runnable table here. We still have yet to see a break and run for either player. If he's feeling really good, he's going to bank this, follow this, and bank it. Sounds good, Joe. Let me know when you're ready, buddy, and we'll get you in here. Yeah, he's definitely going bank. He's going to follow it. What a shot. And man, he's feeling really sporty right now. Arnel's got his work cut out. Simon showed up to play tonight. If you're out there, please share the stream on Facebook or on YouTube if you're watching. Their friends and family would, I'm sure, love to see them playing. Let's get a little bit more eyes on this match. Watch out, 5 ball. Watch out, side pocket. The 5 ball. The 5 ball got him, I think. He doesn't seem too concerned. Oh, wow, he was able to see it. Not able to get past the 7, though. I really think I spin this rock down below the 6-9. Really good chance of getting one of those balls as blockers, and at the very least, you're going to have quite a bit of distance. I like to lag this shot with bottom right all the way down towards the turtle rack. Oh, he's going for the bank. Never mind. Wow, these guys are playing super aggressive. Simon Pua's on fire right now, man. Just when I think he's going to play safe and lock him. Wow, the stroke comes out again. What a power punch with a pretty good angle to get to the 7 ball. It's going to take a 5-rack advantage if he can put these down. Oh no, he took his eye off of the ball, man. This is nothing easy to look at, but I'm sure he's much happier looking at this than looking at Simon rack again. A tiny bit of outside to avoid the scratch. He does that. Good cue ball. Decent cue ball, I should say. This one got away from him, but at least he made the 7 and he's on the 9. He made sure that pocketing that 7 was the priority. What a shot. He got down and fired that one in. All right, he's back in the game. Arnel is at 4. That's a much different score line than 3-8, which it looked like it was going to be. 4-7, much more manageable for the rail backing Mr. Arnel tonight. Yeah, so here's our rack track from tonight. Simon really putting on a barrage. Arnel hanging in there, though. He makes the 1 ball on the break. The 2 ball is going to dress up real nice for the corner. What a beauty of a break this one is. It's going to take some effort, though, to get back down to the 3 ball. I think he needs to draw this 3 rails. If he tries to follow, he may get that banana effect, and the cue ball might. Yep. He got a lot more zip out of that than I expected him to, but it did do the banana. I thought it would die higher up table. He was able to really get some power into that ball. Nice shot, Arnel. Just whatever he prefers, whichever side of this 9 ball he wants to come on should be fine. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that little contact on the 9. This is why you never want to run into balls unless it's intentional and controlled. As soon as you run into balls unintentionally, it's kind of just hard to tell where that cue ball is going to go after contact. He's looking at 3 fouling him now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's looking at cue ball position. I was going to say maybe he's thinking about sending the 4 ball away and using the 7 as a blocker. He could also make the 4 and draw under the 7 and bump the 7 away. And then he'll have a good line on the 5 ball. He could shoot, bump the 7, and keep the cue ball in this general area. He's trying to figure out if that spot is okay to make the 5, and I think bumping the 7 is a lot better. He hasn't even looked at bumping the 7. He's going to go ahead and take this longer shot in the 5. He's convinced himself that he can do it. Uh-oh. He didn't draw it. He's not there, guys. Do think he's got to spin around this 7 ball to make the 5. Oh, he tries to spin it. He's going to sell to Arnel. I think Arnel's going to find that opening in the door and just smash it down, start putting some racks together. I have to say I'm pretty surprised I haven't seen a break and run from either player yet, but I think that's coming soon. Oh, he played that one pretty quick, and it almost cost him. He's good, though. Don't land too straight. He might be too straight here, guys. Yeah, he's slamming the chalk. He might not be happy. Oh, wow, what is he doing here? Oh, man, he got a lot of action out of that ball. He wanted to draw. He got the draw, but, man, he nearly scratched. Really tried to put a Superman stroke on that shot. It might work out if he can make the 9, which he does. All right, we're getting closer to even here. 7-5 scoreline. This is challenge match number 5. I've got a few more lined up, but if you are interested in getting in the box, get in touch with me. If you're 550 and below, not really putting players that low on this table, rather have you on the 7-footers just because it's a lot more difficult to play on this table. You're more than welcome to play on this table anytime you want, but for these challenge matches, I'm really selecting guys that are, or girls that are 550 or above, or if at the very least one of you is above 550. But I know there's a lot of bar table players out there that would rather play on the Predator 7-footer in a challenge match. That is also available. Get in touch with me. I'm Chris Santana, or get in touch with the Mezz LA 9-Ball Series or Good Times Billiards, and we'll find you a match. Wow, this is an interesting break. Those balls didn't quite do what they usually do. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. I think we're going to see, yeah, he's got the combos lined up pretty decently, actually. He's trying to figure out, though, what the 1 ball is going to do after, and I think it'll just stay along that rail. With this shot, I really just forget about the 1 ball and make the 7. He did that. He's going to get a shot at the 1 ball. Beauty. Way to stay aggressive on that shot, and he knew that he was going to get something out of it. Arnel is representing Jack's, is it Jack's Billiards or is it Jack's Sports Bar and Grill? He's got that on his jersey today. I haven't been to Jack's, but I hear it's a really nice spot. Shout out to Jack's in, I think, Rialto? It's a foreign country to me out there, so I I do have to make my way out for sure. And Simon is representing VIP Billiards. I think this is just straight follow or center. Uh-oh. 8-ball is getting real big at that angle. He's all right. He'll probably spin this 3 rails. This is maybe like a 9 or 10 o'clock. It's got to go. It's got to get past the 9. This is not going to work for Arnel. He was just on a good run. He was just building some momentum, and then it all sort of just fell off with that little positional error. And it started with the 5 to the 6. Wow, what a recovery, though. He doesn't care. He's just going to pocket the ball anyway. Get out of line, no problem, and you bank out of it. So Arnel's still feeling really sporty, even though he's facing a deficit. He doesn't seem to be bothered too much by it. Just getting his shoe tied. Man, it's a tough shot either way. I still think on this shot I'm going upper right. He could even just lag the 9 to the rail if he didn't feel like shooting it. I don't think he'll do that, but that is an option. Of course, the secret to that is barely tapping the top rail. That's what he's doing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's shooting. Okay, he is shooting a little too hard, though. I think he was really trying to get the cue ball on this bottom rail in case he missed. The distance might still save him, but he definitely didn't want to be here, man. Forget about anything and just make this ball. The side pocket on the right might come into play a little bit if he hits it with too much follow. He's sort of forced to put a little bit of follow unless he digs down. So the side pocket is a factor on this shot. He hit it with inside English, and that might have been what caused him to miss. Wow, nasty, nasty, long table cut. Side pocket is still a actually the corner is more of an issue here. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and just bat it down table, but that's the problem with this. If you don't get to the bottom rail, it's sort of a sellout. Oh, wow. This match, this game is not over, man. Even this shot is nasty. Plus, you don't want to hit this soft and hang it. You kind of want to put a little bit of force, and if you miss, at least it comes out. He really shouldn't be thinking about missing it at all, though. Not going to work. He's going to sell. Wow, he's going to sell out a cut. I haven't quite counted how many unforced errors on the 9-ball there have been, but there have been more from Arnel than Simon. Just going to go ahead and look for the bridge. There should be one under the table. He's going to find one over here. All right. Yikes, a player next to him drops his cue. It's not going to distract him too much. Oh, the first hung 9-ball from Simon just as Arnel is starting to gain some speed now. Arnel is catching up, man. We got a 7-6 scoreline. It looked like Simon was really pulling away. That's 2 or is that 3 racks in a row? He was down 7-3, now it's 7-6. Really good little rally from Arnel, but he did need Simon to miss and hang that 9-ball to get that last win. I'm sure Arnel and Simon are going to have to, they're going to have a few more of those sellouts on the 8s and 9s. They got to really minimize that stuff. That's a shot that Simon makes in his sleep. No excuse for missing it. Of course, he had the bridge, but even with the bridge, I would expect him to be heavily favored to make that cut on the 9. Look at this table is going to lay up real nice. The 8 and the 9 even coming near each other for the end of the rack. Pretty simple starter. Ooh, just gets it past that knuckle. Look at how easy this rack seems after putting that ball down. I might even be able to run out from here, maybe. A couple little stop shots. What about Julius Maximus? He's not in the house tonight. Yeah, Julius came off of last week's win against Mark Barba. That was a really exciting match up until 9-9 when Julius pulled away. tough loss for Mark, but I'm sure he'll be back. This is a pretty good line on the 7. He can play the 8 in the other corner if he wants. The critical thing is to get to at least the middle diamond on the left, on the right rail, I'm sorry, by where his elbow is. Oh, he tried to play the 8 in the same pocket as the 9. Oh man, that may have cost him. All right, Julius Maximus in the house. Julius already has another challenge match lined up, and he's still barking for action out here, man. That flyer will be out soon, but Julius is going to be back here on the Devil table, I believe, September 12th. A little bit more info about that later. I'll let you guys guess who he's playing against. I'm sure you will not guess correctly, but it is a Filipino. Is he going to draw this? He's following it with a little bit of outside. He's going to try and play the 8 and the 9 in the same corner. Good stroke he put on this ball. Wow, what a shot from Simon. Excellent cue ball control. Keeps it off the rail in perfect line. He's going to stop the bleeding that Arnel has been giving him the last 3 racks. We've got really good action tonight here at Good Times. It's Friday night at Good Times. Come down every Friday night, Challenge Match Friday. I'm typically booking these matches 1 to 2 weeks ahead of time, and the demand is so high, I've got several matches that are already booked for end of September. I do have an opening only next Friday. Swoop it up before somebody else picks it up. Stop number 17 is going on sale tomorrow. I'll be making a post about that in a little bit. Stop number 17 is our first Sunday of the month. It'll be the last tournament for the players that are trying to get into the Team LA for the Mezz SoCal Cup in San Diego. This will be their last chance to put up points. So those will be on sale at MezzLA9ballseries.com tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for stop number 17. It's $60 entry for men, $50 for women. If you're not a member, you can still get in for $20 more. And then 2 weeks from today, we've got Luis versus Gigi. Both players about 20, 30 points apart. And Gigi getting 2 on the wire there with 1,000 on the lights. And then next Sunday, Abe Lim will be coming into the box against Joe Mima on the 7-foot bar table. That's in the Heads Up series, which I'm helping them promote, but I'm not the promoter for that one. Let's come back to the table and see Simon Pua. After he stopped the bleeding, if he can get a shot at this 2-ball, he does. The 4-5 decided to ruin the party, though. And if I'm Simon, I'm really just looking to play position for a safety. There's no way to bust those balls up with the 2-ball or the 3-ball, I don't think. Maybe there is. Maybe he can come under the shot line for the 3-ball. If he can get his cue ball underneath this line, then he can shoot the 3 and possibly bust these open. Possibly. He can do the same if he had his cue ball over here, but there's no way to get his cue ball there. I think all he's got to do is come underneath or near that line. That'll get him to the bust out angle. It looks like the best he can do is probably around here. It looks like his cue ball wants to come to that general vicinity. Oh, he's not low enough. He's too straight. Sounds good, Brian. Send me a PM and let me know your Fargo and how high of a Fargo you're willing to play against, and we'll find you an opponent. Plenty of guys looking for that kind of action. Hey, what's up, Brooke? And you already know what I'm going to ask you, Brooke. When are you going to get in the box? I haven't seen you in the box since you were at my house. We got to get that one, run it back. He's going to try and draw and bust these open. Is he really going to try and do this Superman draw stroke? He is. Cue ball died on him, though. Oh. At least he's got a look. He can still use the 6 and maybe even the 7 to play safe. I'm going to scold you every time you're not in the box, Brooke. You know that. Yeah, he's going to just barely tap the 4 and use the 6. This is pretty good. The 6 ball didn't get him, but it's awkward anyway. Sounds good, Brooke. Let's get that set up, man. On this 9-footer or on the 7. I know that she doesn't want to play on the 7-footer, but it is an option as well. Would be a fun match. Yeah, a lot of guys are doing it, man. There can be only one. I think he can tap this and use the 5 to block. I don't know if they've already called it frozen or not, but either way they would have agreed. Even if it's frozen, it's okay because his cue ball would hit the rail anyway and bounce back out in order to use the 5 as a blocker. Oh, wow, he tried to bank that all out. Really surprised to see him do that. Unfortunately, he is going to sell out the side pocket. Arnel is on his heels. He's going to try and get one back here. It does look like he has a shot. Does look like it goes. Oh, yeah. Good little stun shot. Excellent control on that cue ball. Nicely done. Oh, oh no, I was going to say he just squeezes it by the 7, but he does not. Oh, man. That pocket is brutal to both players. Simon just missed a 9 ball a couple racks ago. Should have no trouble getting out from here, though. Yeah, well played cue ball. He could have even had a lot of angle and it would have been all right. Uh-oh, he didn't quite get the juice out of that draw shot. He's really far away from his work now. Just got to stay down, cut this, and play it pro side. Slightly overcutting this 9 ball no matter which way he goes. If you undercut it, not only would you miss it, but you'll sell it. He's looking to just swish it center pocket, and he does just that. Simon Pua takes another game. He's 3 racks ahead here, and I think they're going to take a break. They decided they wanted to take a break at 9. I'm going to ask them. Simon, you guys want to take a break? We're at 9. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. Just be a short one, guys, so don't go too far. Go get your snack, get your popcorn. 10 minutes, yeah, that's cool. I'll be right back myself, guys. All right, these guys are coming back in just a minute. Taking a quick break at the halfway point here. Simon Pua playing real strong pool. Arnel's hanging in there. He started out real strong. As you can see the rack track, he's had a couple little flurries, but Simon's been in control. 2 weeks ago, Simon's team took a hard loss against Tequila Bros. I can tell you that Tequila Bros are coming back. They'll be back in a couple weeks. I'll have a flyer out for that as well. Should be another fun teams match, 3-on-3. There's a team challenging them, so they're going to be back here on the Devil table in a couple of weeks. These guys are going to, I think Simon's walking back in just a minute, and we'll get this thing going. But Arnel has looked much stronger than his Fargo. So we'll see if that gets adjusted, but this is not, unfortunately we're not able to put this on Salado, because Arnel's got a problem with his account or his Fargo or something. I couldn't quite get the app to bring his name in. So we decided to keep this off of Fargo. You confirmed with Dave Schultz for 9-ball. Oh yeah, next Friday. If you guys are open for next Friday, let's do it, Brian. I'm trying to get that match that night booked up, and we haven't done a 7-foot. I haven't done a 7-foot challenge match yet for the Mezz LA 9-ball series. That would be our first one. If you guys are free, Brian, get in touch with me and we'll get set up. And if you're out there, please share the stream. This is about to get started in just a minute. If you can please share this with your friends or a local group. Let's get these guys some more viewers. It's a really nice night here at Good Times. The crowds are really starting to pack in. It usually gets incredibly packed by about 9:30, and we don't have any tables open. So if you're trying to get a table, if you're trying to get into some action, come down to Good Times now. It looks like I only see 4 tables open tonight out of the 20. I think there's 25 here total, something like that. Good Times is located near the intersection of Paramount and Carson here in Lakewood. Not too far from Long Beach, not too far from Long Beach Airport. If you're down in this area, it's only a few minutes drive. Come down to Good Times, check out the action, get into some action on your own, or just play some pool, man. Good food. There's a vendor here called Brian's. They've got some southern food. They've got some po' boy sandwiches, shrimp baskets. Really, really good stuff. The cheeseburgers are incredible. And I believe these guys are only here on Friday night, this particular vendor. I think Simon is finishing up his cigarette outside. He's about to come back in just a minute. So as I was saying before, stop number 17 is in about 2 weeks. Entries will go on sale tomorrow. Only 32 players now for our first Sunday tournaments. It's no longer 48. 48 was fun. I really enjoyed doing that, but it took a little bit too long. A lot of long waiting times because there were 2 phases to the tournament. We used to go from 48, and then when we got to the last 16, it was a redraw, single elimination. And I think the players really liked it. It was just a matter of the tournament going too long. Arnel trying to work out some of the kinks in his stroke right now. And then on August 29th, in 2 weeks, check out Luis and Gigi here on the Devil table. Luis with about 30 points above Gigi, spotting her 2 games in a race to 18. $1,000 on the lights. Should be a lot of fun. Both players a similar type of game. And then next Sunday, August 24th, Heads Up Series number 5. Joe Miedma is defending his title. He's already beat Victor Garcia. He beat Victor Garcia about 2 months ago, I think. I think that might have been maybe a little less than that, maybe a month ago. He played Victor Garcia, and then last week he played Ryan Harper. Took both of those wins, so Abe Lim is going to come in and try and steal that title from him. A lot of stuff going on here at Good Times, and probably by tomorrow, if not Sunday, I'll be announcing a new tournament series here at Good Times on Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night here at Good Times. I'll be making that announcement soon. It'll be different from the Mezz LA 9-ball series. It'll be something totally different. Only on Tuesdays, though. All right, Simon's at the table. Hey, Brian, I got your messages. We'll be in touch, man. All right, here comes the 7-ball on the wing. We're back in action here, guys. Let's see what Arnel can do to win back some games against Simon Pua. Simon Pua's at the break. 7-ball rocketed. There goes the 4-ball. Almost went it as well. He's going to have a shot at the 1-ball. And I can't quite tell if he can draw to the 2. I don't think he can. He could possibly follow this cue ball and play the 2 in the side by the 8-ball. Or he could follow and play the 2 up in the corner past the 4-ball. I think he does have a full pocket for that. He's got a couple of options, and both will allow him to run this table. Once the 1 and the 2-ball are down, this is pretty smooth sailing. Looks like he's trying to draw this. Oh, what a shot. He didn't quite get there. He wanted to play the 2 in the corner by the 4. Unfortunately, that cue ball had a little bit too much power on it. He's contemplating locking him behind the 5. But he would still need to make sure he hits a rail and not sell out. What's he doing? He's trying to use the 5-ball. He's going to put the 2 behind the 6. He tried to. All right, here's Arnel's chance to pull back more. He has shown a lot of resilience. Didn't really matter that he's been down for most of the match. He's still playing pretty solid, Arnel is. Shot that like it was a hanger. He wants to be just off the rail to shoot the 4-ball. He wants to preserve an angle so he can bounce out for the 5. Any angle will do. This is good. 6-ball won't hurt him too much, I don't think. Still playing solid. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Oh, barely dribbles that one home, man. That could have been close. Just had to punch that. He didn't really have a whole lot he could do to get better shape, so he's just going to take his medicine. Difficult 8-ball, but luckily he doesn't have to do too much, just maybe a little bit of draw. Oh, he shot that really quick and kind of jumped up on his stroke. He hasn't been doing that this match. I don't think he's been jumping up like that. I'm surprised he didn't really take his time, bear down, and give it sort of the respect it needed the way he's been doing with the other shots. A little jumping on that shot. He's going to have to work on that. Oh, straight to the heart of the pocket. Simon Pua trying to really put some distance between himself and Arnel. Arnel's just begging for another chance. Wow. Another sellout on a 9-ball for Simon. Wow. Arnel says, thank you very much. We've got a 9-7 scoreline. Should have been 4 racks ahead. That's the second 9-ball that Simon hasn't been able to put away. Nearly 2-railed it and lucked it in. That would have really been a heartbreaker for Arnel if that ball had gone 2 rails and gone in anyway. I like to keep this scoreline real tight, so this 9-7 scoreline is what a lot of the fans were hoping for. A lot of Arnel fans out there really believe that he can take down Simon even. So far, he's proven that he's a pretty good contender anyway. Got to see a break and run, though. Look at this snap. Solid break. Wow. Really good look at this 1-ball. He can make the 3 in the side of the corner. And, man, it's pretty easy from there. Of course, I keep saying that, and players seem to be finding a way to fumble it a little bit. Totally understandable. These guys are not pros. Even the pros can struggle here quite a bit on the devil table. Oh, well struck. He can do a lot with this cue ball. Didn't expect this though. Should be all right. I didn't expect that line on the cue ball. I thought he would hold for the 5-up table actually. Overcuts it with all the inside, and he's going to end up in the drink. No, he's not, but it's all right for Simon. The 9-ball is big here. The cue ball naturally wants to come into a zone where the 9-ball blocks the 6. He just has to avoid that blind spot, possibly bring his cue ball all the way down to the bottom rail, or near it anyway. If he tries to stay above the 6, he might have a harder shot. So he is trying to come down. This is going to get the zip out of this cue ball. This is what I was saying, man. That 9-ball was a bowling ball of an obstacle. He really needs to give that maybe a little bit more attention. And the only thing you can really do wrong there is hit it too soft. Hitting it too hard meant you could still hit the rail, bounce, maybe even bounce 2 rails and still have position. just when I keep thinking that the layouts are super simple, something like this gets in the way. He's going to have a nice little jump, though. I think he can just jump and follow. Really focused on making this, not just hitting it. He really wants to make this ball. Oh, it's off the table. Man, that's a hard one. Arnel is going to be ecstatic. He's going to have a chance to get one behind with just a 3-ball run. Sorry, 4 balls. Can't count at the moment. This is pretty elementary. Just stay on the right side of the ball. Yeah, so it sounds like Brian Trejo is going to get in the box. The 7-foot box, that is, against Dave Schultz. Possibly next Friday. Sounds like it's cooked. Good to go. Good cue ball. Really, really surprised to see that kind of stuff happening, man. For all those great shots all night, to come with a shot like that is pretty unexpected. He's going to go ahead and give some work to his tip over here on the side. He thinks maybe the tip was a culprit on that shot. I'm guessing that he's going for the bank. Oh, he's going to play safe and use the 9-ball. This is not bad, especially because he's got the 8 almost frozen, and that might take away the bank. He could zip his cue ball up table 2 rails to the top rail, send the 8 under the 9. Really important to control the 8 here. He did pretty good. This is really good. What a response from Arnel. Simon's in a lot of trouble here. It's hard not to sell this out unless he can see and clip the edge of the 8 just enough to send the cue ball back towards where it is now. Maybe he does have that, and I can't quite tell from where I'm sitting. Powering up, it looks like. No, he's going to come thin. Oh, he misses the whole ball. Wow, Arnel is going to be let off with another opportunity after he's had one previously with ball in hand and 4 balls on the table. He wasn't able to get it done, but now there's only 2. He should be fine. Well done. All right, we got a close one now, man. 9-8. This is a pretty good set tonight. I wasn't sure how close it was going to be. At least for now, it's still pretty darn close, man. Arnel is not giving up. Arnel taking the last 2 games in a row. So here's our rack track. Pretty close all night, man. Good action here. The 9-ball had a lot of action on that shot, on that break shot, I should say. He is going to get 1 ball down, but man, there's a lot of distance to get to the 3. I do think that he can force follow, I should say, force follow this cue ball up table and back down. So he's going for a hair of inside. He's putting a lot of inside on this. Wow, he got a lot of action out of that stroke. What a shot from Arnel. Oh, man. That really shows how confident he's feeling at the moment, because that kind of shot isn't something you can just tap in. He had to summon a lot of that willpower to get that cue ball with just the right amount of inside. Are we going to see a break and run here? He's a little awkward on the 4 to play the 5 in the corner. The 5 does go by the 6, and he can tap the 6 and make it in the side. That's what he's going to go for. I do think he can make the 5 ball clean, but it's pretty tight. Well done. Oops, sorry guys. The camera got moved over there. Ooh. He's kind of straight here, but at least he can draw to center table. Be careful with adding too much English. He didn't add any. That was really good. Pure center. Now he can just make this 8. This will be our first break and run. All right, it looks like he's there. And it couldn't come at a better time to tie this matchup at 9-9. Wow, we got action here, guys. The Rails should be pretty excited to see their boy Arnel hanging in really good with Simon Pua. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out. Please share the stream if you can. Let's get these guys a few more viewers on this match. This is a really good one at 9-9 in a race to 17. We're getting everything we want out of this one. Simon was telling me that Arnel mostly plays bar table, apparently. Bar table league, I think, is his primary kind of play. But obviously he's had some 9-foot experience. Wing ball's down. Here comes the 1 ball. Look at this cue ball. What a break. Arnel with the only break and run so far this match, and he's set up to get another. These balls just lead to each other. Nice inside cue ball. He may not even have to draw. He could just, okay. Yeah, now he can play the 5 in the opposite side. This is critical. He needs to be on the bottom side of this 5 ball so he can get shape for the 7. He needs to get below the 5 ball. He's a little straightish, man. He needed to be about another ball width low. Yep, he wanted to be another foot below there. All he had to do there was get on the right side of the ball. It may not matter. Look at this positional effort. That is not easy to make that cue ball dance that way, man. A lot of confidence. He's only 2-stroking most of these shots. Clean in the hole. Looks like this is straight draw. He may not even hit another rail. He may be floating. Yep. What a stroke. That's a lot of control to keep it from hitting the rail and getting into position like he did. This will be a 2-pack if he can put this 9 down. He's going to let the people walk by. Stay focused. 2-pack confirmed. Arnel takes the lead here at good times. We've got really good action. He just passes Simon Pua, who on paper should be ahead by several racks and has had chances to be. He's let up on a couple of critical mistakes, but the last 2 racks were all Arnel. He didn't have to rely on Simon to mess up in any way. He needed to do it himself, or get out himself, I should say. What a beautiful break and run that was. Got a little bit out of line from the 5 to the 7, but he recovered like a champion. 10-9 confirmed. Arnel is really feeling it now. He's stepping on the gas. Another good break. Where's the 1 ball? Look at this dress up. I don't know what's happening with this 2 ball, but I do think it goes in the corner. Almost certainly does. I think he can just straight draw it. I don't know if the 7 ball is going to come into play here. If it does, he'll need to hit it with a little bit more power. I think he can avoid it completely and just straight draw it. No, he wasn't able to avoid it. Oh man, he needed to hit it with more power if he was going to bump that 7. Looks like it still goes. He can hit this with about a 10 o'clock speed. 10 o'clock spin, I should say, and come 3 rails to the 3 ball. Look at this shot. Oh, he's not going to quite get the... He may have hit that center ball because there was no spin coming off of that second rail. He's going to go ahead and accept the fact that he's not going to get a 3-pack and plays it a little bit more maturely. Good head game on Arnel's part right now. Sorry about that. Not sure if he can come 1 rail. Oh man, this is a really nasty spot to be in. He might be spinning this 3 ball to come down table. Oh, it's all right. I'm not going to use that camera. I mean, if you can fix it, that'd be great. Going to have to force follow this. I think he's got to force follow all the way back down table if he wants to play aggressive. No, he's going to play safe. The 9 ball. 9 ball's going to, oh, it didn't help him. He wanted to be behind it, but man, Simon's only got a thin edge of the 3. What do you do here? All I'm going for here is distance. Let me just separate these balls. Possible that you'll leave a shot to the corner for the 3, but look at where the 4 ball is all the way back on the other end. I think selling out a shot to the corner may not be the end of the world. I play the percentages here and just try to get the separation. Forget about the possible sellout. Let me just get them as far apart as possible. This is risky. Oh, he didn't hit it. Very, very risky shot from Simon. So our current rack track, 10-9 score line. You can see Arnel putting several sort of packs together against Simon. He had 3 in a row and then 4 in a row, 2 of those being break and runs. He's got ball in hand to get to the 4. Good spin shot. Wow, he's going to even get a good angle to bounce for the 5. It's a little bit delicate though. He would love to get his cue ball here. If he can just bounce here, but that's easier said than done. If you're off by a little bit, it doesn't work. So maybe he'll play it. Oh, he tried to come up and down. And again, that's the second or third time I've seen him shoot quickly at a shot and didn't really give it the time and effort that it needed. He sort of just got down, two-stroked it in. Yeah, it works now. Yeah, thank you. Tiny bit of draw, mostly center. What a shot. Simon is back in line. That should be the confidence boost he needs to really stop this 4-rack bleed that he's had. He's taken 4 hard blows, 4 racks in a row. Heavy pressure on Simon right now. This looks like a simple run out, but he's really trying to talk himself into this run out. Don't overthink it. These balls are laying pretty simple. Oh, maybe the 7 ball didn't go by the 8. I just realized that was a possibility right before he shot. If that was the case, then that was a genius move from Simon to bust out the 7. I didn't quite know that the 7 ball didn't go by the 8. I assumed that it did the whole time. Back in line. Oh no, what is Simon doing on that shot? Oh no, that is disastrous. It's going to be 5 racks on the spin for Arnel if he puts these 2 down. 5 racks in a row for Arnel. Of course, he's got to make it first, but I fully expect him to. Puts it down. Wow. What a performance from Mr. Arnel Nopal. He is bringing the heat against Simon Pua tonight. 11-9 scoreline. 5 racks in a row. Really good stuff. 2 of those break and runs, and then a sellout from Simon. And that's not the first sellout that Simon has had. He's sold out. I'm thinking it's 3, possibly 4 racks that I've seen him sell out in the last 6 racks. This is a dry break, though. After all those really, really good breaks, finally one of them gets him. Arnel's not able to put a ball down, and Simon doesn't really have a good starter, but I think the 8-ball is going to be the blocker here. Just slide him underneath that 8-ball. I think you can do it with some inside spin. With the inside English, he can put his cue ball right over here and the 1 ball right over here. Oh, he tried to do something a little bit different, and it it's going to be okay. Arnel doesn't have a great opportunity to get the separation between these balls, but he's going to do his best to do so. That's a good effort. He's going to sell out, though. After Simon missed that 8-ball, I don't know how confident he feels about this long 1-ball and long travel for the cue ball. If he was feeling really sporty, he would get down and draw this ball. He's going to run into traffic if he goes forward. He's going to try and come in between the 5-8. That was a really good positional shot, actually, but the position wasn't as difficult as the shot itself. Hey, what's up, Ty? Good to see you in the chat, buddy. We got to have you back here at Good Time soon. Yeah, Vic Castillo knows what's up with the Devil Table. He won his challenge match, Hill, about 3 weeks ago, playing against Tom Nguyen. Wow, he got down and fired that 2-ball in like it was nothing. Arnel out here playing like he's a 650. Obviously, maybe not that extreme, but playing well above his Fargo right now. I'd say he's playing at the very least even with Simon. Most likely better. Simon is not playing as a 6-2-6 at the moment either. Wow, really let that one rip. Bringing the 5-ball all the way back up table. What a time shot that was, with the perfect angle to get to the 6-ball. Arnel is one with the table right now, man. He's feeling it. That shot to send the 5-ball back up table, that was, a lot of that was intentional. He knew he had to hit the 5 at the right speed to send it back up. He needed a little bit more angle, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think he can still pound this. Maybe even follow it with inside. He's getting down real quick. Pounded it. Guys, that is 6 in a row for Arnel. The cue ball was a little bit threatening, but wow. 6 games consecutive for Arnel. That is devastating for Simon Pua. He needs to stop this bleeding immediately. This is getting pretty scary for him. Really good action, though. Shout out to everybody that put something on the rail for their buddy Arnel. He's doing real good right now. 12-9 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance from Arnel. Simon, it's not over yet, buddy. Got to get back in this match. What a break. It took me a second to see if he made a ball. Wow. Another opportunity for a break and run. He's going to thread the needle and come between the 3 and the 5. Maybe he even comes above the 3 ball with inside. I can't quite tell if he can punch. Oh, he's going to draw it. This is a mistake. I didn't expect him to draw it, and if he was going to draw it, he needed more draw. He had a little bit too much center on that one. He didn't get the draw out of it. He got more of a punch. Good recovery, though. Wow, look at this. Simon's got to kick maybe 1 or 2 rails here. I really think that the only spot he can kick to is somewhere on the rail around here. He's got to hit with some power to get the separation. If he hits it too soft, oh no, he's going to sell the corner. Wow. All right, I don't believe that he can make the 2 ball without fouling. He might call me down here to watch the hit, but I don't think it'll be necessary because, yeah, he's just going to shoot away anyway. Look at the control on that safety. That is crazy good control. Arnel is coming with the shots, man. Simon is in a lot of trouble if he can't hit this 2 ball. With the way that Arnel is playing, cannot give this man ball in hand right now. I think he's got to jump kick this. You guys see anything else out there? I think he's going to jump and kick this 2 ball into the side pocket. That's what he's going for. He's going for his jumper. Jump kick coming up, and this is really, really important for him to hit this ball at the very least. Man, this is nasty. Might have a highlight reel shot coming up. Would love to see him jump kick this in the side. Oh my God, Simon Pua, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna get hooked on the 5 ball, but what an effort. What a jump kick that was. He did not deserve this roll. Arnel shaking his head like, oh man, that's nasty, that's brutal. He, I think, tapped his leg in appreciation of it, but don't want to see your opponent suffer like this for sure. Johnny Tang is in the house as well. He got into some action here with I'm not sure who it was that he was playing against over here on table 21 earlier. Now he's in action with another gentleman on table 17. Johnny Tang, that is. Got a couple of other players here on the rail checking out the action. Some of the Filipinos from Orange County are here. Oh, the first big mistake that I've seen from Arnel in a few racks. Now's the time, Simon Pua. He wants his cue ball back around where it's at now. On the other side of the 4 would be great. His position zone is here. Ideally, that would be the perfect position zone. He's on the wrong side of the 4, but it shouldn't matter. He can still get the cue ball back up table. Spin this around 2 rails. Not too much spin. It's important to clear the 8 ball on this side. I don't think that he has the ability to come on this side of the 8 ball. If he puts too much English, he's going to run into the 8, or something weird might happen. Oh, he played it with the inside. Get out of here with this stroke. Simon Pua with the crazy inside English. He said, forget about Chris's little drawing. I'm going to come the other way, man. Good effort. Now he can do a similar shot with inside and come to the right side of the 8-ball. Play the 6 in the bottom left if he wants to keep his inside action going. Watch out, side pocket. Ooh. Dangerously close to that side pocket. And he's not really in line. If he wants to stay aggressive, he can cut this, send his cue ball 2 rails around the 8-ball. This shot is natural, but I don't know how comfortable he feels with spinning it that much. Oh, he wanted to come all the way back up and down table. Simon is going to sell out another critical rack. You can see Melissa Morris, and there's Danish coming over there in the red. Both of them supporting their boy Arnel tonight. Melissa was talking about maybe getting some action as well. Good shot. He's got the side pocket. Melissa was talking about possibly challenging another female on this table. We'll see if that, if anything comes of that. I know it's a long drive for Melissa, so if she sets anything up, it'll be something good. Oh no, another mistake from Arnel. Yeah, Simon's wondering why he won't sell out an easier 8-ball to him. He's got a nasty one. I don't know if he's going to attack here. I think he ought to. Got a lot of different ways he can shoot this, but I don't know if he wants to hit this with inside. He could hit this with inside, a little bit of inside English, and land over here. But this corner becomes a problem if he does that. That corner becomes really dangerous. Oh, he went the other way, trying to avoid the scratch completely, and this is going to work out okay. Smart shot from Simon. Did you really catch up to her Fargo, Vic? I thought you were in the 80s. I think Melissa's in the 90s. 590s, that is. Might be telling mentiras over here, Vic Castillo. Oh, he tried to kick this back down table. What a shot from Arnel. Sort of sold out, though, man. Smart, heady shot, though, to kick that instead of hitting it dead on. Separation of the ball is really critical there. Oh, sorry, Vic. Perdón. Sorry, buddy. Excuse me. You got to run it back over here, Vic. We need to get you another opponent. We can't let you have a undefeated record. Somebody needs to challenge Vic Castillo. Who's up for it? He's over here talking that he's a 594. I think all he's got to do is put this down. I think he does need to go here. I think he's got to go for the run. I don't think the safety is the best option. He's going. It's in. Watch outside pocket. The point's going to help him. Shaking his head, man. He's trying to shake off the nerves. I would move that whole turtle rack. I can't stand having a rack in my line of sight. I don't know how some of you guys out there like to leave the rack on the table, leave it in your shot line. Julius is trying to play everybody in LA County, man. Settle down, Julius. You got plenty already, buddy. Save some action for the rest of us. Uh-oh, he played it on the pro side, though. He played it on the pro side and overcut it. I think you just bank here, man. I think he could side rail. Meaning he could bank the 9 to this side and the cue ball on this side. Oh, he's trying to kick it again like he did before. This time it's not going to work out. Simon's going to have a 50-yard line shot, but it's a shot. He should be pretty happy about this. Oh, he puts it down. What a shot from Simon Pua. Stops the bleeding after a 6-rack barrage from Arnel. Finally stops the bleeding after a long set of mistakes and excellent runouts. Arnel has finally seen an end to his barrage of 6 racks. Here's our rack track. Arnel staying on top. Simon trying to come back and get it. It's still within reach for Simon. It's only a 2-rack deficit. He can make that up over the course of the next 9 possible racks. 11 possible racks, I should say. So it's still within reach. What's up, man? You want to sit? You good? I'm going to finish this in a second. We've got Jesse Palomares is in the house. He might join me in the booth in a few minutes. 8 ball on the wing. There goes the 8. Where's the cue ball on the 1 ball? They're going to dress up pretty nice. If the 7 ball doesn't ruin it, it does. It's always the last rolling ball that will get you. Yeah, I don't know what he's got. He's going to have some sort of a push shot. All right, he's finally called the push shot. Maybe he's going to send him by the corner. Yep. I think that's a mistake. This is he's got too many safety options here. I think Arnel's going to put him down behind the 9 ball. 1 or 2 rails. He's going to go 2 rails and even use the 4 ball. Watch out for the scratch. He's good. So he's not snookered, but this is almost the most distance you can possibly have between 2 balls. This is a very good effort. Wow, what a great cue ball line he brought there. Arnel's going to be able to kick it 1 rail past the 7 ball. If he can hit the rail here, that's plenty for him to spin into the 2 ball. He's trying to masse it a little bit. I don't even know if that's necessary. Oh, he hit it really sweet. And look at this, the 4 ball is going to come into play. What a shot from Arnel. keeping the pressure really, really high on Simon. Oh, do we not have sound? Can you guys hear me? Martin is saying that he cannot hear me. If you guys can please let me know if my audio is good. Oh, yeah, it's just you, Martin. Glad to hear it. Oh, what a cut on that one ball. And again, this 5 ball is ruining the party. It ruined the party for Simon in the previous. Thanks, guys. Wow. He stayed really aggressive on that kick shot. He tried to make that and get shape on this 3 ball. He was not far away from doing that. So aside from Julius, who else is going to want to step up against Mr. Vic Castillo? Over here talking about he's in the high 500s now. Almost in that 600 club. I think he can follow this and play the 3 in the bottom corner. That's safer than trying to pop it like he's trying to do here. Yeah, I think that was the mistake, trying to pop it rather than following with a much more fluid stroke with easier access to that cue ball. A lot of ways he can play this. He can play for the corners, he can play for the side, whatever he's more comfortable with. Just whatever you do, avoid this 9 ball. Actually, what he could do is bump into the 9 and he'll have the 3 in the side. If he decides to bump it, oh, he took his eye off the make of the 2. He wants to keep some of that magic going from that 6-rack barrage he put on Simon. He was down 9-6 and came with 6 racks in a row to make it 12-9. Oh, no. The side pocket gets him. All right. Simon getting a little bit of love that he really, really needs. This table showing him a little bit of love finally. Creeps that one in. Good shot. No, Victor, I just looked up your Fargo, buddy. You are a 594. No takesies, backsies. Little brush on the 9 is going to help him. Inside cue ball. You don't need too much inside because you want an angle. We tend to put too much inside here. This is where he wants his cue ball. On that line anyway. This way he can draw or punch to the 7 if needed. Uh-oh, too much inside. Oh, no. Oh, man, it's going to be another rack opportunity for Mr. Arnel. He doesn't look too happy, but yeah, it's a little weird. I'm trying to think of what he could do safe-wise. He's going to go ahead and make it. Just accept the very long, difficult shot in the 7. The good thing about this 7 ball is that it's too zoomed in. Sorry, guys. The good thing about the 7 is it's off the rail. Good margin for error. Cue ball is going to be a mile away, though, from the 9 ball. It's going to be frozen to the rail. Nearly frozen. Arnel showing a lot of frustration with that shot. He hit it almost as good as you can hit it. Just didn't get the speed right. He knows he's got to keep his foot on the gas. Simon Pua is going to creep back in. Oh no. I think he was playing more cue ball and decided, if I miss it, let me send the cue ball up table. Sometimes we put more focus on the cue ball going up table and leaving a hard shot, and we forget to make the ball. If Simon Pua wants to win this challenge match, he's got to put down 9s, tough 9s like this one. If this was the 5 ball or the 4 ball, he would have no trouble. He would have already shot it. Just got to do what he knows how to do and pocket this 9. Forget about the cue ball. Oh no. And a sellout. Oh no. That's got to be the 4th, maybe 5th sellout from Simon. Another failed opportunity on Simon's part. As good as Arnel is playing, he's also gotten a lot of the benefit of the sellouts from Simon. 13-10, he's 4 away from victory. This is getting pretty nasty for Simon. He's gonna go ahead and take a break. Simon is. He's taking a break on Arnel's break, but Arnel doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. Some more events I wanted to say again for those of you that were not in a while ago. Stop 17 will be on sale tomorrow. In 2 weeks from now, we've got Luis versus Gigi. And next Sunday is Heads Up Series number 5. Abe Lim will be coming to LA to challenge Joe Miedma. Joe's got the last 2 victories under his belt against Victor Garcia and Ryan Harper. Really strong victories against both players, giving up a lot of weight. On this one, it looks like Joe is going to be getting 4 on the wire in a race to 21. The first time he'll be getting any weight from an opponent. And here's our current rack track, 13-10. Arnel really putting up some good numbers. This is after the break. After Arnel's break. Good speed on this ball. He needs it to hold. Ooh, it just does. Arnel's got some work to do. He's got his jump cue out. Very easy to get this ball off of the table, the cue ball that is. Oh, just like I suspected, that ball off the table. So I think we're going to see Simon at least consider what he can do with a 3 foul based on all that congestion over there. Although the 2 ball does go by the 8. He's going to be thinking about, if I want to play safe, how am I going to do it? He's going to try and lock him behind that wall of balls. This is a very good strategy, I think. He's really close to this one ball, though. I thought maybe he'd put his cue ball a little bit further away so he can see the angle. Shouldn't be a problem, though. The spin will bring him behind those balls. Where's the spin? He had no spin on the ball. That was a flat cue ball. I was expecting the spin to take him behind those, and it didn't. I do believe the 2 ball still does go, but it's a narrow window to get position. Look at this. He played the billiard, doesn't get the shape, though. He's going to probably have to kick 1 or 2 rails behind and hit the 2 on the backside. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he could see it enough. Okay. Simon's going to try and use the 8 ball here. Really hard to do that. The spot that he needs to hit to get under the 8 ball is basically where the pocket is. If this was a 3-cushion table, he could do it. He needs to sort of hit the rail here. Maybe he can still get it done and hit it higher on the rail. Oh, this is really good. Really good shot. Of course, he can kick at it, but this is a very good containing shot. No guarantee that that Arnel will be able to kick safe here. Oh, it was a foul. We couldn't quite tell from the camera angle, so another chance for Simon to play a 3 foul. Given the fact that these balls are all in a nasty spot, certainly going to be doing a 3 foul. He can put his cue ball here, bank the 2 ball into this area, but really just getting the cue ball locked on the 6-7. Locking him on the 6-7, I think, is going to be his best chance of getting another ball in hand and putting him on 2 fouls. And when he does this, he may even bust out the 9 and separate these balls down here. I think that's the shot. Forget about the 2 ball so much as getting this cue ball locked on the 6-7. The other thing he could do, he's trying to do it this way and not bank the 2 ball. The problem with this is you don't, and now he's doing the bank. Now he sees the opportunity to bust those balls open. The other thing he could do is put his cue ball here and bank the 2 ball out of that area, but the 8 ball is sort of sharking him there, so I do think this is the better option. He needed to lock him. He did not lock him on the 7. Oh, why did he shoot it that fast? The biggest mistakes that I see from Arnel are shots where he rushes or he jumps up. Hey, what's up, Artem? Artem is the promoter for the Heads Up series. He's going to spin it back. Watch out, 9 ball. Watch out, 4 ball. Oh, man, what a mess. He has no shot at it. One or 2 rails under this 3 ball. Coming under it is better. You get more separation. That's what he did. He nearly flukes it. What's he going to leave? Something nasty. Watch out, 3-9 combo. Oh, yeah. Looks really spicy from this angle here. He's got a natural approach to this, and he may even consider drawing the cue ball and sending it into a safe zone. Maybe not. Maybe he just needs to focus on pocketing this. It's not in. What a messy rack this is. Look at all the balls laying in a really awkward configuration over here. Yeah, he can definitely pocket this 3-ball, and maybe he can draw to the bottom rail and maybe sort of back to where the spot is. But then the 4 still doesn't go by the 5. This is a really nasty situation. He's going to try and play safe behind the 8-ball. Send the cue ball. He needs the inside English to grab, and it's sort of grabbed. Oh, this is a very good line. What a shot. He's going to get down really fast and shoot this. I don't know why he's playing these shots so quickly. Arnel needs to be taking his time. He shouldn't take this lead for granted. This lead can disappear as quickly as he's gotten there. Got some good grunge on the jukebox. It's a good time here at Good Times tonight. It's Friday night. The crowd is already here. There's, I think, 1 table open. If you're ready to make your way down to Good Times, Friday night is a good time. There's usually a lot of pool players looking for action. Especially tonight, especially now that I'm going to have challenge matches every Friday night. If you want to come down and get something on the side, come down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he is perfect on this 4-ball. What a shot from Simon. Beautiful execution. Still kind of delicate here. He could actually draw and play the 5 in the same side pocket. It's a dinky little shot, but I don't know if he has the ability, with the balls being this close, I don't know if he has the ability to follow. Might be a risk of double hitting this if he tries to follow it. He's drawing it now. He could even draw it and back out. Oh, he tried to hit these. Oh man, this is going to get messy. Unfortunate roll. Well, not really a roll. I think it was the wrong approach. This match is getting away from him. Simon cannot afford to lose another rack. He's going to try and masse around the 7, clipping the 5 and sending the cue ball back down table. Oh, he wasn't able to get around the 7. We may see a 3 foul here. That 5 ball does not have a pocket right now. He's definitely gonna, I say definitely like he was certainly gonna play a 3 foul. He's going for the run out. The 5 goes in the side. I don't think that there's a risk of a double hit here. He's far enough away from the 5. Smooth. I certainly didn't see a 4-rack advantage in favor of Arnel, only because on paper he shouldn't. But like I said, the rail knew otherwise. I think he needs to slow down. Don't make any silly mistakes. This ball can be missed. It is not missed by Mr. Arnel Nopal. He has a 4-rack lead, and he's been leading this match most of the night, actually. Pretty impressed with his game. Simon had some pretty good outs and some pretty good little battles, but he's just sold out a little bit too much. Of course, Arnel had 2 break-and runs back-to-back. I'll clip those out later and upload them. 14-10 scoreline is pretty scary for Simon Pua. Let's see this break. Nothing down on the break. The 7 gets lucky. 7 ball was a lucky ball. Here's our rack track up until now. That barrage of 6 racks that you see from Arnel, 2 of those were the break and runs. I'm really surprised to see this jump off the table again. That's the 3rd time Arnel has had a jump and wasn't able to keep his cue ball on the surface. Simon's going to look for a 3 foul. These balls are too open, I think. I really think he ought to look for the run out. Of course, he could hide him pretty easily behind the 6. That wouldn't be that difficult, honestly. That's what he's doing. Got down quick on that one again. I think that's maybe just a little bit of immaturity on Arnel's part. He's getting down quick, maybe a little bit frustrated. Doesn't take his time, doesn't give it the attention that it needs. If he ends up behind, that'll be the reason. Oh, Simon's trying to lock him on the 4. Didn't get him though, I don't think. Maybe he did. He did get him. I'm sitting behind the line of the 1 and the cue ball. Yeah, he's going to have to go 1 rail here. He might be on 2 fouls if he misses this. He got it. Did he get a rail? Did he get a rail? He got the rail. Wow, what a shot from Arnel. I think Simon's going to put the 1 ball up table by the 2-6. Maybe bring the cue ball back down. He could zigzag the cue ball down to where it is now while banking the 1 ball below the 6 ball. He's going to go the other way and send the cue ball up table. That's a lot harder to do because you have to hit it razor thin, but he executed it pretty well. At the very least, he's got distance for Arnel. Arnel can make it, though. At least I think he can make it. I couldn't quite tell. Yeah, he could definitely make this. He's trying to draw it. Once again, getting down and firing really fast. I don't see why that's really happening. Maybe you guys in the chat that know him really well, maybe you guys can tell me that he usually plays that way. It's the only thing I can assume, that he always plays his shots really fast that way and it works for him. A lot of different safety opportunities here. He's going to bank the 1 ball, it looks like, and try and kill his cue ball near the 4. Uh-oh, he got the double kiss, though. The 9 ball's going to help him. Wow, he got away with that one. He got away with it. Arnel's going to have to 1 rail kick this 1 ball. I don't think that's the shot. I don't think tapping it like that was the shot. He could have hit it with a little bit more force and sent the 1 ball away and get separation. The 9 ball was the most obvious blocker. Oh, is this going to work? It looks like it did. Good response from Simon. Arnel's going to, oh, he's coming up the other way. Watch out, 6-ball. What a shot into the side pocket. Arnel is on fire still. He two-stroked that one rail kick like it was dead. He tried to spin that 2-ball in. He's going to get second prize. Nasty position to be in. He can't even jump this, I don't think. If he tries to jump it, he's only got a quarter of that 2-ball to hit. The 2-rail kick is the shot. Oh, now he's looking at 1 rail, and that might work. I think the shot here, if he comes 2 rails, he's got to hit the rail here. Like this. I think he has that angle. So he's going to be aiming for about the chalk that's on the rail up there. Something like that. Oh, he came too, if you saw, he came too deep into the corner. He didn't hit my line. I think if he had hit my line, he would have been hitting that 2-ball square in the face. Just wants to be straight on this 3-ball. He didn't get straight. Now he's got a punch. This became a lot more difficult out of nowhere. Is he just going to float it there maybe? No, he did have to punch it, and he's going to scratch. These are mistakes that Arnel should not be making. They are only purely based on the fact that he's shooting too fast. He can't believe it, that he's making so many errors, and yet he's still 4 racks in the lead. Simon is not punishing him at all for his mistakes. He's got 5 balls on the table. No excuse here. All the balls lead to each other. Just don't leave yourself in a spot to bump the 9. Okay, good. He'll be able to avoid the 9, I think. Hit this with high inside, probably 11 o'clock spin. Too much. Put a little bit too much on that. He wanted to be straighter. Should be all right. Luckily, the 6-ball is off the rail. This is a good margin for error. 4 1/4. These pockets are nasty. Uh-oh. He understood that he had a better margin for error, and he took too much advantage of that and actually overdid his cut. He hit it really fat into the rail. Simon just can't get his A game out. It seemed like he was getting it out near the beginning of the match. He actually had a nice 3-rack lead, I think, over Arnel. He's trying to play safe and use the 9-ball. This is not bad. This is actually really smart. I didn't see that coming. Simon can actually kick. He can hit the 8-ball first. I think what he should do is kick with heavy left spin That'll send the cue ball below the 9 or even keep it where it's at and send the 8 ball up table. Kick it with heavy left. He's not doing that. He's just, oh, and this is now good. It's a foul. That's not the shot, Simon Pua. Yeah. Oh, wow. Arnel is 2 racks from the hill. He'll be 1 rack from the hill after this little mistake from Simon. It seemed like Simon took his time to decide what to do, and then once he made his decision, he kind of quickly hit it. What a gift. Yet another of many gifts that he's given to Arnel tonight. That's going to hurt a lot, man. Arnel is cruising through this match now. 5-rack lead over Simon Pua, who on paper was the favorite. Here's our rack track for tonight. Look at how many racks Arnel has won. Out of the last 6, 7, 8, out of the last 10 racks, Simon has only won 1. Arnel is beating him 9-1 in that section of this, in that part of this match. Really, really devastating stuff, and a lot of it has to do with Simon is selling out. Arnel's making plenty of mistakes and still not really getting punished at all for it. Gonna get the bridge to reach this one. Should be able to get to the side pocket here. Well done. Yeah, I think we're gonna see him just hit this with inside and hold this cue ball there. Sorry about the autofocus. I'm not doing that. It's happening on its own, so I apologize for the camera focus going in and out there. He's got 6 pockets to make this 5 ball in. Take your pick, Simon. Let's see if he can get to the bottom left corner is probably ideal. Straight in is not what he wants, though. He wants to be slightly above and to the left of this 5 ball. It's not there, man. Now he's got to make this cue ball work extra. I believe this is straight follow. If he puts any English on this, not only is it going to make the shot way more difficult to pot, straight follow and bounce it off one rail, end up below the 8 ball. That's exactly what he tried to do. It's going to be some work, though, for Simon to get to the 6. This is not straightforward. I think maybe he can draw and avoid the scratch. That means he's got to finesse this draw shot and not overpower it. Smooth. Exactly what he did. Look at this. He's going to get bump shape. Oh, it got a little bit weird. Again. Yet again, he is shooting too quick. That's it. If Arnel was not shooting this quick, he would have already won the match. That's my opinion. Based on how good he plays when he's playing good. We saw him break and run 2 racks. We saw him run some amazing runouts. If he just took an extra 2 strokes, I think he'd be 2 or 3 balls better. Good stroke. He needed to get that ball off the rail and close to the 7. He did both. Now he can play the 8 in the same corner. No need to come down for the side pocket. The side pocket is small at that angle. He just needs to punch and take the 8 in the same corner. Good shot.
Just a heads up, everyone. The kitchen is almost sold out, so right now all we have left is firecracker nuggets and shrimp. So feel free to come get your last meal before they shut down in a few minutes. Thank you.
More racks, Simon. He cannot afford any more losses. All right, we've got a 15-11 score line. The action is coming back. Simon's got to keep it close for the fans. A lot of supporters out there for Arnel. Love to see that, man. If you guys are out there, please share the stream. This match is not over yet. We still got some good racks ahead of us, and hopefully a break and run at some point from Simon Pua. Arnel's going to take a quick little break. Here's our rack track. Arnel definitely playing above his Fargo. Simon definitely playing below his Fargo. That's a recipe for the underdog for sure. I think both players are going to take a quick little break. Stop number 17 will be on sale tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. If you want to get in, make sure you get in as soon as possible. It's only 32 spots now at the monthly main event. $500 added. That'll be on September 7th. That'll be live stream here as well at Good Times. And then 2 weeks from today, Luis Garcia is taking on Gigi Callejas. Two players around the 550, 570s range. $1,000 on the lights. That should be a good battle. It'll be a race to 18 for Luis and race to 16 for Gigi. She's getting 2 on the wire. And next Sunday, don't miss it. It's heads up number 5. Abe Lim is playing Joe Miedma on table 2 here at Good Times. That's the Predator 7-foot table. That'll be happening next Sunday at 4 o'clock. Joe has been holding the table down. He's got a pretty strong opponent coming into LA, I should say. I'm actually not sure where Abe Lim lives. I think he's in South Orange County, but I can't be sure. That should be a good one. Joe getting weight this time. He's been giving up a lot of weight. Finally going to be getting some. Should be a pretty close match. I think that handicap is pretty accurate, I would say. Haven't really seen Abe play too much, though. I feel like I know Joe's game a little bit better. Simon Pua is coming back over in just a minute. If you want to get in the box here, get in touch with me. This is going to be every Friday night. You can play a challenge match, singles, doubles, or triples as a team. It's $20 per player if you're playing singles. That's the booking fee is only $20. If you're playing doubles, it's $30 per team. And if you're playing triples, it's $40 per team. Put together that doubles team, put together that triples team, however you want to do it. Get in touch with me. We'll find you a good date and we'll get it booked. If you're under 550 in general, I'm going to be asking you to play on the 7-foot Predator. This table is just so tight. It's so tight that even at 550, it can be a lot of batting the balls around the table and missing. Don't want to see too much of that. All right, Simon's at the break, trailing 15-11. Thanks for the info, guys. Apparently, Arnel plays pretty quick all the time, so these guys are not surprised to see that. What's this one ball going to do? It's going to give him a chance to play safe is what it's going to do, I think. What I like here is banking the 1 ball down here and sending the cue ball up here. That 1 ball down on the end rail and the cue ball up here, maybe using the 2 ball as the blocker, that seems like the most obvious natural safety. But it might require him to dig into the cue ball, which he can't really do from the rail here. If he can't dig, then that side pocket becomes a danger. He's trying to dig and do my shot, unless he's trying to bank it. He's trying to make it. What in the world? What a shot from Simon Pua. Oh, this 7 ball is going to be a heartbreaker. Oh, man, that really makes your gut sink. Arnel's perking up a little bit in his chair, hoping to get ball in hand here because this table looks pretty open otherwise. The 1 rail kick. Good shot. Is he going to get a roll? He's not. At the very least, he's almost on the rail, but it shouldn't matter. Arnel's going to come 2 rails. Yep. Well struck cue ball. What's up, Al Moreno? How you doing, buddy? Now there's a guy who's in the room looking for action, I'm sure. Under the 7, maybe. Yep, what a good line on that cue ball. He's about to get to the hill, ladies and gentlemen. I can almost guarantee he's getting to the hill from here. Somebody tell this guy to take an extra 1 or 2 strokes. These 2-stroke outs are crazy to me. Three balls away from the hill and heavy, heavy pressure on Simon Pua here. Oh, he nearly keeps that 6 ball on the table. Simon can't believe that that ball dropped. I can hardly believe it, man. This is oh, this is it right here. He's going to get to the hill. On the hill he is. Arnel is proving why these guys are playing even tonight. Maybe Simon needed a little bit, but Simon has really not punished Arnel when he's had the chances to do so. Simon has hung several 9 balls. He's failed to get out and left 2, 3 balls on the table many times. As good as Arnel has been playing, he's also had the help of his opponent. He finds himself on the hill with $2 grand on the lights. Oh, what a break. That pop, I knew it immediately that he was going to get a good, at least the wing ball. Unfortunately, the 2 ball didn't cooperate. I think he can thin and send the cue ball away. If he doesn't like that, he can hit the 2 ball full in the face. Oh, he's pushing here. This is interesting. I guess he didn't have enough of the ball. Yeah, I like to spin this ball all the way around. Spin the heck out of this cue ball up table. I think he may have that option. I think. And if not, he can always come into this angle here, spinning the cue ball and maybe even getting him behind here on the 5 ball. It's hard to tell if he has that angle because the 9 ball is sort of in that line. I do believe he's doing something to that effect. No, he's keeping it way simple. He's going to leave an opportunity, though. Arnel is going to shoot here. I'm almost certain he's going to bank this, bump the 3 out, and run out. No, he's not. He's going to keep it conservative, at least a few more shots until he can get something he likes. If you play one pocket a lot, this shot is somewhat common. He's going to kick and stick the cue ball right there behind the 3 and send the 2 ball away. That's what he did. He wasn't able to control the cue ball enough. Luckily, the 6 ball is going to give him some kind of help. Yeah, Arnel has the jump cue in hand. Let's see if he adds a few more practice strokes to shoot this one. Oh, nearly scratches. He's going to sell out something to Simon. He doesn't have many opportunities left. It's time to go, Simon. It's time to put this ball down and run out. Keep this match tight. Oh no. Is he gonna sell the side pocket? He's gonna sell the side pocket. Oh wow. Arnel's gonna be able to bump the 3. I'm not a DJ. There's a jukebox over here. Yeah. Happens every time these guys think I'm a DJ. Oh, the 9 had some action. Now I think he'll bank the 4 up table and use the 9. Maybe bring his cue ball down here by the 9 ball. No, he's keeping it even simpler. Really risky. It was kind of risky to possibly sell out that top corner, but he didn't. Danish and Melissa Morris are here today. They're in Arnel's corner, trying to lead him to the finish line. What's going on over here? What a shot! Is he gonna get? Is he gonna be all right? Is he going to pounce and take this run out for the win? What a cut from Arnel. What in the world? He lost his cue ball. Love to see him going for these really difficult shots here. I think it's time to play safe unless he wants to bank. Yeah, if you've never been to Good Times, I'm sitting in a spot that sort of looks like a DJ. Well, I mean, when they have DJs here, they are here in this spot. But I'm not even touching any equipment, and it looks like I'm a DJ. This is a pretty good response. I think we're going to see some action on this 9 ball. If he can hit the 5 ball full, I expect him to take a swing at this 9 ball. I wouldn't fault him for it. It's go time. Going to really take his time, but I think he's going to end up shooting that 9 ball. Nasty, nasty spot to be in. Down 5 racks. What do you do? I think you swing. No, he's not. He's going to kick and stick. He's aiming to spin and draw underneath the 5, sending the 5 ball away and maybe killing the cue ball there. The only way he can do that is if he can get really under the 5. Now he's doing something else. Now he's thinning the 5. Nope. Now he keeps changing his approach. If you haven't done so already, please share. This way Arnel's friends or Simon's friends can see their buddies win. He's going for the kick and stick again, I think. Oh no, he's going for the bank. Oh my God, he nearly made that. Did he get him on the 8 ball? I don't think he did. I think this is it, guys. I think he just sold out 4 balls for Arnel to take this match. He'll be taking it 6 racks to the good against a very strong player in Simon Pua, who has not been able to bring his game tonight. We got to see some of Simon's A game in the first quarter of this match. What a draw stroke for the win for Arnel Nopal. He's representing Jack's Bar and Grill or Grill in Rialto, and he gets it done here against Simon Pua. What a win, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to come down there and congratulate these guys and take a few pictures. It's been a good night, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. That's it for us tonight. Catch us on the next one. I'm Chris Santana. Get in touch with me if you want to get in the box here at Good Times Friday night. Be back soon.